defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. And this big crowd doing everything possible to fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Colorado 7, Alabama 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Loss of 4. Brings up second down.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's reeled in. It's Law. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this.
Down he goes, a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Well, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. That sack makes it 3rd down. To throw, it's Sanders. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Buffaloes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the defense look slow that time.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Defense is coming after him. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Alabama. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time, they were throwing a 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Grab made by the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to pass here. And he's hit just before the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down in distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So now on comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado.
Hey, they rolled the dice here and decided to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Now it's second down here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs as a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw it again. Pass rush closing in. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They can't slow him down. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bama. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buffs. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid... Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Grab down the middle. It's Haynes.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the 1st down.
Scanning the field. It's Milroe. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And the quarterback come through under pressure. Down a score late here in the 4th. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Milroe. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Off the play fake, looking to throw. They'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards and keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on third and goal.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Chris, that's called delivery when it really counts. You're talking about a playoff game. This offense does everything that they needed. The quarterback with a hot hand makes a perfect throw to give the offense the lead. You should go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game late in the ball game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team pins it in and brings it down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Oh, he's looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. This time it's complete.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Nowhere to run up the middle. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
It's caught. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Oh, it is a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground.